The magic school bus, and the missing tooth. Miss Frizzle's class is fun. She wears funny dress. She wears funny shoes. We go on funny trips. We go on the magic school bus. You've never seen such a funny bus. Today we have show and tell. It's Wanda's turn. She holds up something small and sharp. Miss Frizzle says it's a tooth. I found it on the floor. I wouldn't want that in my mouth. We all look closely at the tooth. We look in our mouths. That mouth doesn't belong to us. Who lost this tooth? Not me. Not me. We got on the magic school bus. Liz jumped in and sat next to Miss Frizzle. We are all ready to go. Then Carlos remembers some things. My little sister just lost a tooth. Maybe it is hers, but to your stuff. The bus gets very small. It gets wings. It zooms up in the air. And we fly right back to the school. Who lost this tooth? Let's ask the tooth fairy. We're in a classroom. We wonder why we are here. Then we see why. We are flying toward Maury, Carlos' sister. Carlos, we're in your sister's class. Carlos, we are going in your sister's mouth. Can we just ask if it's her tooth? It is dark inside the mouth. Miss Frizzle turns on the lights. Now we can see all the teeth. We can see them very well. There are lots of teeth. Look, one is missing. I wish I were missing. Miss Frizzle says we see only part of tooth. And another path is under the gums. It is called the root. The root holds the tooth in place. It is attached to the jawbone. The part we see is called the crown. It is covered with enamel. Enamel is the hardest thing in our bodies. I like a corn covered with diamonds instead. We look at the shape of the teeth. Some are flat and some are shaped. It doesn't match. It is too pointy. This tooth doesn't belong in my sister's mouth. Let's go before she swallows us. Miss Frizzle turns the string wheel. We just out of the mouse. Then we flew out the room. Phew! Bye, sis. We think our field trip is over, but we are wrong. Miss Frizzle says we are going to a farm. Class, we need to find more teeth. There are lots of animals on the farm. We see horses, cows, and sheep. They are on the field. Miss Frizzle must not have heard us. She is flying the bus right at a horse. Just then, The horse opened its mouth. Miss Frizzle says, "Hee-haw!" Those sharp, formed teeth are rough biting. I was afraid of that. Next, we see a lazy barn cat. It is yawning, so we can see its teeth. The front ones are very sharp. The cat's teeth look more like the missing tooth, but our tooth is smaller than the cat's teeth. Miss Frizzle says it is time to go back to school. We wonder why. Let's look at the tooth again. It's very sharp. It must belong to an animal that eats other animals. How did the tooth end up in our classroom? Wanda asked. We all looked one another. Who lost the tooth? Just then, our class lizard gives us a smile. Liz! Now the bus is a bus again, and we know the missing tooth is a lizard's tooth. TA tells us that lizards like Liz eat insects, spiders, and other small animals. Now we are back at school. We found the owner of the missing tooth. Who knows what we'll find out next time? Look at Miss Frizzle's dress. It blows me away. The end. See you next time.